You were born in a spiritual warfare and you don't know it. You were born a warrior and you don't know it. They want you to beat you into submission by teaching you to go to school, to go to worker, to become a worker and to become an employee without using your critical brain, without using your mind, without questioning any authority or the reality that's around you. This is a warfare. You have to be mindful of the political tactics and spiritual warfare that's being placed among all groups of people. There's some groups with heavier oppositions and oppressions amongst them, but all of us are in this spiritual warfare. So you can act like things is good and gravy and all things is lovely and sweet, positivity and love, but the world does not operate in that frequency. This is a hell state and this is the third dimension. We are in a spiritual warfare. So you could choose to turn your nose to a blind eye, close your eyes and act like nothing's going on, but you should be able to feel the energy that's going on right now. Kyrie and Kanye, Takeoff just passed. DeVito's son just passed. All happening right now. There's a shift being placed and a new world must form. You could either dominate or you could succumb to the world that's in. So to prepare for this war, you have to get spiritually and mentally right. Spiritually and mentally right, family. This is you taking care of yourself in the gym. This is you doing your meditation sessions. This is you partaking in NoFap and semen retention. This is you focusing on the prize and not what they tell you the prize is. They tell you the prize is that degree. They tell you the prize is that money. They tell you that prize is the commas in your bank account. But we are the light beings. All of that is meaningless if you're not free. And most people today are not free. They can't fully express themselves. They can't say what they want to say. They're even scared to think how they feel like thinking. They think if they have a certain thought, then something's wrong with them. We're all being controlled by a group of individuals that don't give a fuck about us. And we are just living in their world, not doing anything about it. People wake up and follow the same routine each and every single day. There's no progression. They're just staying stagnant. And once you stay stagnant for a long period of time, it becomes regression. You begin to devolve because you've been staying stagnant for too long. We have to move like soldiers. We have to move like warriors. We have to move more militant if we want change in this world. Because marching, complaining, relying on politicians won't get shit done. It won't get shit done. All of that is just programs to make you think that you're doing something when in reality you're not. What you're doing now is nothing new. They've been doing the same thing for the last 40, 50 years. The power is in your hand. The world is yours. You know Scarface, the world is yours. Came from the bottom, now we here. They try to tell you that being an employee for someone else for 40 years is the way to live. They try to tell you that if you don't think what the mainstream media tells you to think, then you're a lunatic. There's very few people who go against the grain to fight the narrative. And what Kanye said, that there's only like one poet every 100 years, I could somewhat agree with that. Because there's people who are at the top who are comfortable with their checks and they don't want to say anything to fuck their money up, right? They put money above everything else. MOE, not MOB. There's a MOB that's controlling people thought to make them believe that MOE. The mob controls your thought. And that mob wants you to think that money is over everything. Money is over family. Money is over stability. Money is over everything. So in this spiritual warfare, you have to get right with whatever you want to, whatever your God is, whether it's you, whether it's you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, what if you're Hebrew, it doesn't matter. Because there's a force that wants you to clip your tongue out and go with the program. This is the new slavery. The new slavery is digital. The new slavery is mental. It's not physical in chains and shit. It's not physical in chains. It's mental. It's digital. They want to digitally castrate you. They want to financially castrate you. All to make you feel low of yourself. When in reality, your truth and what you do for your community matters more than what you do for them, for the mob. And y'all know who the mob is. Right now, in this time, we should put a strike on all major corporations, all major television networks, because only a few people own them anyway. All these white corporations that don't give a fuck about people who look like me, we have to rebrand and build our own. We've been saying this, but let's keep push forward. Let's actually do something. And I know it's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen in this lifetime. We could shift the paradigm within 10, 15 years if we put our head down and get to work. The spiritual warfare is among us, and there's no peace. There's no love. All of that is drugs. People are drunk in love and high off positivity. I said people are drunk in love and high off positivity. We have to be grounded and level-headed. We can't be high. We not high, we level-headed. We balance. So before you get on that, love is love. Love will raise the vibration. We've been saying that for years now. The world don't operate in love, bro. This is the third dimension. This is a hell state. Get with the program. And I'm not saying you should become demonic, but don't expect love on every corner. We have to be level-headed, and we have to take matters at what they is, not at what we think they should be. See, I'm all for adaptation. I'm also for change. But I'm not going to be the pillar that changes people's minds on how they should feel. If you're a racist, then you're a racist. You know, I could match that energy too. I could go lower. I'm not all on this high horse of positivity and love. I'm on a time where love don't even exist right now. People dying left and right. My people ain't even free. You can't even say what you want. If you say what you want, you get castrated. People, my brothers and sisters still enslaved in Libya. Wars around the world, and you talking to me about love? That sound like I'm at a bar and I'm saying I don't drink, but you still continue to offer me to drink. You talking to me about love? Do you see what's going on? I'm supposed to turn my head and raise the vibration, and hopefully other people will do the same, or like-minded individuals will come to me. Nah, this is not all about attracting anybody. This is about becoming focused and doing what's necessary. We don't move in the realm of morality, what's right and what's wrong. We move with what's necessary. And to become focused, building our own, speaking our truth, and not backing down from any powers that be is what we need to do. So before you get on all this, oh, that's divisiveness, the world's already divided. I'm just a part of it. And this is the force I'm moving with. We moving as an army. We moving as an army, and this is how we go. We in a spiritual warfare family. Wake up, rise, and start fighting for what's right. Fight for your rights. So this has been More Studios. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. Till next time, you guys be well.